Welcome to Salzburg, Austria's Baroque jewel, nestled in the embrace of the Alps. I'm Eleanor, and today we're transporting you to one of Europe's most perfectly preserved historic cities through the magic of virtual reality. Known as the City of Mozart and immortalized in the sound of music, Salzburg harmoniously blends natural splendor, musical genius, and architectural magnificence. As we explore this UNESCO World Heritage Site, we'll discover how a small medieval salt trading town evolved into a prince-archbishop showcase of Baroque splendor and a global center for music and culture. Dominating Salzburg's skyline from atop its rocky perch, Hohensalzburg Fortress is one of Europe's largest and best-preserved medieval castles. Construction began in 1077 under Archbishop Gebhard, who needed a secure refuge during the investiture controversy between papal and imperial powers. Over centuries, successive archbishops expanded the complex into the imposing structure we see today. While the fortress exterior presents a stern, military face, its interior contains surprising splendor. The Golden Hall, with its magnificent carved ceiling, adorned with gold buttons representing stars, served as the Archbishop's reception room. Designed to impress visitors with the ruler's wealth and power, the Fortress Museum displays medieval instruments, armaments, and artifacts from daily life within these stone walls. The view from Hohensalzburg's ramparts reveals Salzburg's strategic position at the crossroads of trade routes between North and South Europe. On clear days, you can see as far as the Königssee in Bavaria. This commanding perspective also illustrates the perfect symmetry of the Baroque city layout below, designed so that the cathedral forms the central focus, with squares and streets radiating outward. Descending from the fortress, we enter Salzburg's Old Town, an extraordinarily well-preserved historic centre that earned UNESCO World Heritage status in 1996. What makes this district remarkable is its organic blend of medieval foundations with Baroque refinements, creating a harmonious architectural ensemble despite representing different centuries of development. Salzburg Cathedral stands as the centerpiece of the Baroque city created by the Prince Archbishops. The current structure, completed in 1628, is actually the third cathedral on this site. Earlier versions were destroyed by fire. Archbishop Wolf Dietrich von Reithenau and his successor Marcus Siticus commissioned Italian architects to create this Italian-inspired monument that would demonstrate Salzburg's commitment to Counter-Reformation Catholic splendor. Within these marble walls, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart was baptized on January 28, 1756, just one day after his birth. The massive 4,000-pipe organ that Mozart played as a young court musician continues to fill this space with music. The cathedral's perfect acoustics make it an important venue for sacred music performances during the Salzburg Festival, maintaining its dual role as both religious space and cultural treasure. The Residenzplatz, dominated by its magnificent Baroque fountain, forms the ceremonial center of the Prince Archbishops of Salzburg. Completed in 1661, the Residenzbrunnen is crafted from marble from the nearby Untersberg mountain. Its massive scale, the largest Baroque fountain outside Italy, was designed to impress visitors with the wealth and cultural sophistication of Salzburg's ruler. The Domquartier Museum complex allows visitors to follow the footsteps of the Prince Archbishops through their private and public domains. This interconnected series of buildings includes the Residenzpalace, Cathedral, and St. Peter's Abbey, highlighting how seamlessly religious and secular power were combined in the ruler's person. The lavish state rooms display European paintings, tapestries, and furnishings that demonstrate the Archbishop's refined taste and international connection. Mirabell Palace and Gardens, built in 1606, tells a more romantic story of Prince Archbishop Wolf Dietrich, who constructed this palace of love for his mistress Salome Alt, with whom he had 15 children. Later renovated in Baroque style after a city fire, the palace's marble hall is considered one of the most beautiful wedding venues in the world, while its meticulously maintained gardens demonstrate the Baroque passion for geometric precision and mythological sculptures. In this modest apartment at Getredigasse Nr. 9, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart was born on January 27, 1756. Now a museum, the Geburtshaus displays family portraits, Mozart's childhood violin, and personal correspondence that illuminate the family life of Austria's greatest musical genius. The cramped rooms remind us that despite his later fame, Mozart began life as the son of a court musician in relatively humble circumstances. For millions worldwide, Salzburg is forever linked to the sound of music, the 1965 film that won 5 Academy Awards and became one of the most successful movies of all time. While the film tells the story of the real von Trapp family, who fled Austria after the Anschluss with Nazi Germany, it takes significant creative liberties with history, creating a somewhat fictional Salzburg that has nevertheless become a pilgrimage destination for fans. Nonnenberg Abbey, the oldest continuously existing female Benedictine monastery in the German-speaking world, founded in 714 CE, is where the real Maria was indeed a novice before becoming governess to the von Trapp children. Though the interior scenes were filmed on Hollywood sets, the exterior shots show the actual 1,300-year-old abbey, where the story began. The nuns still sing Gregorian chants daily, maintaining a tradition that spans 13 centuries. Schloss Leopoldsgrün, built in 1736 by Prince Archbishop Leopold Firmian, served as the exterior location for the Von Trapp family home in the film. Its rococo mirrors and crystal chandeliers appear in ballroom scenes, and the terraces overlooking the lake are where the children fell from their boat while greeting their father. Today, the palace operates as a hotel and conference center, allowing guests to temporarily inhabit this cinematic landmark. The Dorime sequence features several Salzburg locations, but the most recognizable is Mirabell Gardens, where Maria and the children dance around the Pegasus fountain and hop up the steps in rhythm. These gardens remain virtually unchanged since filming, allowing visitors to recreate these iconic scenes. The Felsenreitschule, rock riding school, where the family performs in the film's climactic festival scene, is a real Salzburg venue carved into the mountainside that continues to host performances. The sound of music has become a significant economic factor for Salzburg, with hundreds of thousands of visitors taking specialized tours each year to visit filming locations. Interestingly, the film was never particularly popular in Austria, and many local Salzburgers have never seen it, creating the paradoxical situation where international visitors often know certain aspects of the city better than its residents. The Salzburg Festival, inaugurated in 1920, has grown into one of the world's premier celebrations of music and drama. Founded by director Max Reinhardt, composer Richard Strauss, and poet Hugo von Hofmannsthal, the festival was conceived as an effort to resurrect Austrian culture after the devastation of World War I. Today, for 5 weeks each summer, Salzburg becomes a global stage, hosting over 200 performances that draw visitors from around the world. What distinguishes the Salzburg Festival is its combination of reverence for tradition and embrace of innovation. While Mozart's works formed the cornerstone of programming, contemporary compositions and avant-garde stagings ensure the festival remains artistically vital. The festival utilizes historic venues throughout the city, from Baroque palaces to the medieval riding school carved into the Monksberg, and even the cathedral square where the morality play Jedermann, Every Man, has been performed since the festival's inception. Beyond classical traditions, the Salzburg region preserves distinctive folk music, featuring Alphorn's zithers and harmony yodeling that developed in alpine valleys as a method of communication before becoming musical expressions. These traditions continue in village celebrations and mountain festivals, connecting contemporary residents to cultural practices that predate Mozart by centuries. Salzburg's coffeehouse tradition dates to 1703, when the first cafe opened after the Ottoman Wars introduced coffee to Austria. These establishments became extensions of living rooms, places where patrons could linger for hours over a single cup while reading newspapers, engaging in conversation, or simply watching the world pass by. Cafes like Tomaselli, operating since 1705, maintain this unhurried atmosphere where time seems suspended. Austrian cuisine reflects the diverse influences of the former Habsburg Empire, incorporating elements from Hungarian, Bohemian, and Italian traditions. Local specialties include Tafelspitz, boiled beef served with apple and horseradish sauces, Wiener Schnitzel, breaded veal cutlet, and Salzburger Bieratwurst, beer-infused sausage. The regional emphasis on fresh, local ingredients predates modern farm-to-table movements by century. The Augustiner Braustäbleau, Austria's largest beer hall, has been operated by monks since 1621. The brewery uses spring water from Monksberg Mountain and maintains traditional brewing methods that have changed little in 4 centuries. Here, beer is still served in stone mugs, directly from wooden barrels, and patrons bring food from small market stalls within the hall or even bring their own meals to enjoy with the brewery's renowned beer. Salzburg exists in harmonious relationship with its natural surroundings, with alpine peaks forming a dramatic backdrop to human architecture. The city nestles within a river valley bordered by 3 mountains: the Monksberg and Festungsberg on the left bank of the Salzach River, and the Kapuzinerberg on the right. This geography has constrained urban sprawl, preserving both the compact historic centre and the stunning natural vistas that frame it. The Monksberg, a forested limestone ridge rising 542 metres above sea level, offers walking paths just minutes from the bustling streets below. Nicknamed the City Mountain, it features limestone cliffs that housed prehistoric settlers and later provided stone for medieval buildings. Today, it functions as Salzburg's green lung, where residents exercise, picnic, and enjoy panoramic views of their city from multiple vantage points. The Untersberg, rising dramatically to 1,972 metres on Salzburg's outskirts, has inspired legends and folklore for centuries. According to local mythology, Emperor Charlemagne sleeps within the mountain, waiting to awaken when his beard grows 3 times around a stone table, or when ravens no longer fly around its peak. Modern visitors can ascend by cable car to hiking trails offering views across the Salzburg basin and into nearby Bavaria. As twilight descends over Salzburg and lights begin to twinkle across the historic centre, we conclude our journey through this remarkable city, where nature and human creativity exist in perfect harmony. From the medieval fortress crowning its rocky perch to the Baroque spires that define its skyline, from Mozart's timeless compositions to the enduring folk traditions of the surrounding mountains, Salzburg embodies the cultural richness of Central Europe. What makes Salzburg extraordinary is not just its architectural beauty or musical heritage, but its remarkable continuity through time. The same cathedral where Mozart was baptized still holds services today. The fortress that protected medieval salt traders now safeguards cultural treasures. The mountain paths walked by ancient Celtic miners continue to offer solace to modern hikers seeking connection with nature. Whether you're drawn to sacred architecture or alpine vistas, whether you seek Mozart's genius or Sound of Music memories, whether your tastes favor Baroque opulence or simple mountain traditions, Salzburg offers a blend of experiences that satisfy both intellect and soul. We hope this virtual journey has transported you through space and time to experience the magic that has inspired visitors, artists, and musicians for centuries. Until we meet again on another virtual journey, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye from beautiful Salzburg.